Hey guys, welcome back to Charlie and me, our camping vlog. As you see, I'm back out in the workshop for this Wednesday video. This is an info commercial. This video is sponsored by this company, Munster GPS. They're an Irish company that do trackers for your car, your van, your motorbike, your caravan. They do trackers for your vehicle. They do fleet contracts, single individual contracts. This company got in touch with Charlie and me and said, would you like to try out one of our trackers? We did. I've had a tracker fitted on the ambulance now for a week. I've also got one fitted on the HYMER, which we haven't been using. The tracker comes with an app on your phone, and it's a real-time app, and I am going to give you all the details throughout this video, all about it. That's the app with my login details, and then when you log in, there's a lot. I will put a video here on how to work the app, but I just want to show you what the thing is. That is the app. It gives you real time, it'll give you history. I can actually show you where we've been in the BeeBaw over the last few days, but that's another thing which we're going to discuss later. So Munster GPS, Irish company, they do trackers. When you purchase your tracker, there are different price ranges of trackers because different trackers do different things depending on your need. The tracker comes in a bag with a power unit. You get a USB cable. You get the power unit. This is the power unit that you fit on this tracker. This is the power unit that you fit. It has a USB connection to go into the tracker, and it just needs a positive and a negative. Now, I'm going to show you how easy it is to fit, but I'm just going to connect it to the leisure batteries in the BeeBaw, because obviously then what I'll do is I'll show you the video of how the app works, and then I will reinstall it and hide the tracker somewhere. A lot of people tend to just put trackers under the bonnet. Now this is the tracker, and on one end of it is the power unit for that USB that I showed you, and you can see that this one is actually, the camera's over this side, this one is actually powered up at the moment. You can charge it. It works on a SIM card, obviously, which goes to satellite and stuff like that. When you buy the tracker from Munster GPS, they will send you out whichever one it is, let's just say this model with the power leads, and paperwork on how to activate the tracker, because when you download the app, you need a username and a code to activate the tracker. In my case, I've actually got an account because I have the BeeBaw and the HYMER on the one tracker. So if you have a fleet of cars, vans, trucks, whatever, a fleet of vehicles, they will set you up with an account. I have also downloaded the app onto my laptop, so I'm at home. They do lots of different functions. For one, they'd be great just if you have a fleet and you can keep an eye on your fleet. Never mind if it's being stolen, you can actually just see which van, truck, vehicle is, wherever it is on the actual map, on the app, or on your desktop, or on your laptop. As I say, it works on a 3, 4, 5G type thing. There's a SIM card in here. The cost of this one is €199. That's it. That is now ours. And then it's €35 a year thereafter, which obviously pays for the SIM card, deactivation and the use of the SIM card. There is a code if you get in touch with Munster GPS through their website. I will give you their website. I will give you their contact details throughout this video and again at the end of the video. But here is the website. And here are the contact details. If you phone them or email them and you use the code Charlie, you will get a 10% discount on the purchase price of whichever tracker suits you. I would suggest you go to munstergps.ie and check out what package would actually suit you. And there obviously will be a variation in price for the different ones. So I'm going to fit this just to the leisure battery. All it needs to run is a constant positive and negative. Then you plug that lead into the GPS tracker, and then you stash the tracker somewhere in your vehicle. For this purpose, in your motorhome. I would suggest that you find somewhere maybe beside a light or something, or I know that in a lot of motorhomes in the bathroom, there's a 12-volt socket that you're never going to use. Perhaps that's a place to stash it. You can stash it under the bonnet. That has a fantastic magnet on the end of it. It will stick and stay anywhere on your vehicle. However, I'm going to be stashing this. I've the one fitted already in the HYMER and it's working brilliant. I'm going to just show you for the purpose of this video how easy it is to connect this, and then we'll take it from there. So to fit these trackers, depending on where you're going to fit them, if you're fitting them inside, just remember that they do have these terminals on the end of them. But all you've got to do is cut them off and put spade connectors on if you want to use spade connectors, or you can go with these terminals. These terminals are going to suit us to go on here. And it is as simple as, all I need for this one is a spanner to release the positive terminal. And as I say, it needs a constant, so you've got to make sure that if you're taking a feed off your leisure battery, you've just got to make sure, there's a bird in my shed. You've just got to make sure that it's a constant feed, that when you turn off the engine, this stays positively fed. Otherwise, the tracker will go off. When the van is parked up, after 10 minutes, the tracker goes offline into sleep mode. So don't be worrying about it draining your leisure batteries or your battery in general, because there's little or no amperage on these anyway. But you will notice if I switch on the tracker now for the HYMER, it will come up as offline. And the only reason it will come up as offline is because it's in sleep mode. As soon as anybody touches the HYMER and move it literally a foot, the tracker turns on. It will send you SMS texts to tell you that your van is being moved. If where I'm parked, I'm about 7 kilometers from home. If we were at home and I switch on the tracker now, it'll say where I am, as in the app, and then it'll say that the van is 7 kilometers away. On the app, which I will put the video up in just a couple of seconds, there is a real-time tracker application. Now, basically, I'm just going to open up and connect in the USB. As you see, there is a light flashing away on this to tell me that it's powered. It tells you your battery power. That I'm going to drop down there. You can see she's... and leave it there, out of the way, purely just for this exercise. That is not where I'm going to be fitting this tracker. I can guarantee you that. But let's just get this out of the way. Make sure the cables don't get caught anywhere. And you would never know there was a tracker on this van. Okay, so I am obviously not going to leave that fitted in there. It's just for the purpose of this. And now I just want to show you what the plan is. I will put a video up from the Munster GPS website on how the app works, because this is the app that I have. As I said, both of them are on this app. I'm now actually set to the ambulance, and you probably won't see it up there, but it says that it's actually stationary, that the BeeBaw is stationary. Now, you go into your settings, you set up your reg plate or your reg plates if you have an account. But one of the things I love about it is the historical route. Now, we were up in Dublin on the 4th of July, meeting the gang from Gary's Glue. So I'm going to show you now, just on this, that will show you our trip on the 4th of July, that we started off here, and you can actually speed it up just for the process of this. And there I am driving all the way up to Dublin. I'll slow it down because that's a little bit crazy, isn't it? But that is showing that we drove all the way up to Dublin and then all the way back home to Carrigan-Shore. That's on the real-time historical route. This app is brilliant. You can go in and set in the device. You can set in perimeters that if it's moved within 300 meters, 100 meters, 200 meters of its stationary, you'll get a text straight away. I'm not wishing somebody to steal my van, but I am actually going to get, later on, Anthony the mechanic to just move the van while I'm away, just so I can see that the app works. But it tells you in real time exactly where the van is right there. And it's telling me down here in the bottom that I am 4 feet from the actual van at the moment, because it obviously links up with the app. munstergps.ie. If you mention the word Charlie via email, via phone, go onto the website, see what tracker suits your vehicle. They do them for motorbikes as well. You don't have to be a motorhomer to avail of the Charlie code, so tell your friends about it as well. munstergps.ie. Go on, check out the website, give them a buzz. Here's the phone number here. Again, quote the word Charlie, or that you heard that you've seen the video on Charlie and Me, or you heard about them on Charlie and Me, and you'll get a 10% discount on whichever unit you're purchasing. If you want to purchase a fleet, 4 or 5 units, definitely give them a ring. But again, mention that you heard it on Charlie and Me, and you'll get a discount on that as well, because there's already a discount available if you do purchase a fleet for a fleet, if you purchase over 3 or more units. Right, Munster GPS, just a quick video to show you that there is tracking available out there. The unit I'm using is €199 first payment, and then €35 a year thereafter. You can fit it anywhere. It's a great magnet on the unit, but obviously then you're going to have to charge it and then hide that unit, and then you're going to have to charge it. You will be warned. It will give you a battery status on. Mine says constantly 100%, so every time you check in, it will tell you that your battery is low. I like the idea. As I say, I've put it in the HYMER, and it's permanently indoor in the HYMER, and that's it. They're not going to find where I've put it, and it's got a constant feed. If you're fitting it inside of your vehicle, make sure it's a constant feed, that when you turn off the engine, take off the keys, turn on the alarm, the tracker doesn't go dead. It will stay powered up, but if you want it constantly fed, that's the way to do it. That is it from Charlie and Me, our camping vlog. Don't forget, every Friday, new video on YouTube, because we're back for season 4, reviewing campsites. From me, Aaron, take care. Talk to you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.
Hello everybody, this is the Munster GPS video to explain how to work the tracker, the TK Star GPS tracker that works our 2 models, 905 and 915 GPS trackers. You get an email initially when you make a purchase, and that gives you information regarding the name of the tracker and the login details. To download the tracker, you go to Play Store on the bottom right, search, and you type in My TK Star space GPS and search, and that's it there on the top of the screen, TK Star GPS. Click on that and it'll give you an option there to install. It's already installed in this phone. Once it's downloaded, then you go to the app, you open the app, TK Star GPS on the bottom left, and this is the home screen. You can see there on the top it says the tracker in the vehicle is stationary and the battery is 70%. You have a series of 8 icons. The 2 most important really are real time and historical. But first of all, before we go there, we go to the alarm icon on the bottom left. And just ensure that the alarm settings at the bottom of the screen, they're all turned on. So enable sound, vibration, and on the top right then there's an icon that looks like a computer disk. Click on that, save successfully. Back to the home screen, and issue command, the yellow icon, click on that. Issue command, then the first line, set a mid number, make sure that's left empty. Set a SOS number, again make sure these 3 boxes are empty. If you do happen to place a number in here, just make sure you call us straight away, because it'll affect your call credit. Set overspeed alarm, and in this case I would set it 120 kilometers an hour, and once it goes over that speed, then it'll send you a notification to your phone. Low battery alarm switch, this is either on or off, and if it's on, then it'll send you a notification whenever the battery goes below 10%. Vibrate alarm switch, the tracker has a vibrate alarm sensor on it, and if it's placed in a vehicle and the vehicle is in a remote location and it's moved, it'll send you a notification to your phone. The rest you can leave as is, especially the bottom one there, GPS work mode setting. It's very important to leave that as is. It's already pre-programmed in the factory, and again, if the settings are changed, it'll affect the credit in your SIM. That's issue command. We'll go back out of that to the home screen. Device info there, the middle icon, blue icon. You can click on that, and to make changes then you click on the icon on the top right with the notepad. If you have multiple units, you can set the license plate number there. You can change that to whatever number plate for each tracker, and then to save it, the icon on the top right again, the computer disk. Saved successfully. Back out of that then. Okay, it's time to start tracking. The top left real-time icon, the blue icon. Click on that. This shows you where the tracker is right now. The blue dot, that shows you where your phone is, and the cursor, the green cursor, is where the tracker is. And you can see there the distance, 31 meters at the bottom. That's the distance your phone is away from the tracker. It's in map mode at the moment, so it shows you the road it's closest to. And also at the top of the screen then, it shows you the address that it's at. And there's a circle on the top right also that you can toggle between map mode and satellite view. In satellite view, you can zoom right in and you can see exactly where the tracker is, which house it's at. That's real-time tracking. That updates the position. Say if it's moving, it's stationary at the moment, but if it's moving, it updates the position every 3 minutes. Back to the home screen. Historical tracking then. If I go to yesterday, and you can go back to anywhere up to I think 6 months. So yesterday, and click on show stay point and do a search. And I'll press play. And you can see the progress bar at the bottom. Just zoom out a bit there. So basically I drove from Blackrock to Cork Airport yesterday morning quite early. And then yesterday afternoon then I drove back up to County Limerick. You can see the cursor there travelling along the way. It shows the speed, the direction, the mileage, the time, date. And you can speed that up then at the bottom of the screen. And I'm finishing up then in County Limerick. And it shows you the total mileage. That's the circle routing. Geofence then. So if you click geofence, if you want to add a geofence, there's a plus button there on the top right. Click on that. And here what we do is we can set a radius around the tracker, around the vehicle, and if the vehicle moves outside that radius, it'll alert you. I'd recommend a minimum radius of 200 meters, otherwise you get some false alarms. So move the cursor, the green cursor, until it's directly behind the crosswires. Okay. And then you can change the name of that, call it site. And OK. And there you go. To delete one of these, you just press and hold and delete geofence. And to edit it, likewise, press and hold and edit geofence, and you can make whatever changes you want. That's about it. If you have any questions, give us a call. Thanks for watching.